here are a couple of tips to consider when you're doing the toss. I'm not your mirror right now. I'm going to do the same direction you're doing. I'm facing opposite you, so you won't look like me because yours will look like this, and mine will look like this. So I look like I'm going the opposite direction of you, even though I'm going the same direction. When you're doing the toss, if it does, okay, if it goes too far, then you have released too late. If the toss doesn't go far enough, then you release too early. Good to know because then you can know where to correct. I would say a really good place to start with this one is with this linear extension. And from the linear extension, what I'm going to try and do is release when it's flat, let it come over the top, and catch as it's coming down. Right? And that repeatedly, even if you can't do it in a row, one, a couple beats, one, a couple beats, one, a couple beats, one, a couple beats, one, a couple beats. Even if you can't release it multiple times in a row, this will help you. Then the other thing is I would wait for it instead of reaching for it. When you're tossing high, you're going and you're reaching for it. Wait for it to come to you. In an ideal world, I mean, I'll be shocked if I can actually demonstrate this right now, but in an ideal world, you'd be able to close your eyes. Oh, shit. I did. Okay. You would be able to keep your hand there and it would land where you left it. In an ideal world, that to me, that is, you know that you've done a solid static toss. Now, this is different than if you're trying to toss while you're turning or tossing while you're dancing, but you know the rules, so you can break the rules. Once you can do it in a static context, then you can start moving with it more. I think being able to do that though is even if you're not closing your eyes, I'd say just the first step is being able to comfortably get a couple of them without the other hand in the way, it's a lot. And getting the touch on it too, knowing how much you have to push. It's not just the release point, but it's how much flick you have to give it as you're releasing it. Wait for it to come to you. You're grabbing like this. Yes, that was my instinct when I first started as well, was when it came up to grab like this. The problem with that is then you have it in a thumb out grip, and that can be difficult to work with. So trying to get it, now I'm doing it wrong, trying to get it so that it comes back down into your hand and you can wait for it. Even if that means tossing it higher so you have more time to see it, that can be useful. Although I don't do them that high that often.